Top 10 wingers to watch out for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Every World Cup creates new heroes. From Mbappé in 2018 to Messi's magical run in 2022, football's biggest stage has always belonged to players who aren't afraid to take defenders on. And in 2026, we're going to witness one of the most talented generations of wingers we've ever seen. But here's the twist. My number one pick is probably going to divide football fans around the world. Some will agree. Some will completely disagree. And that's exactly what makes football beautiful. So grab your popcorn and let me know your rankings in the comments. Let's get started. Number 10, Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku is football in its purest form. No complicated tactics. No unnecessary passing. Just give him the ball and watch him attack defenders. Very few players in world football can explode over the first 5 yards like Doku. His acceleration forces defenders to back off immediately, creating space for Belgium's attack. The biggest criticism of his game has always been his final decision. Sometimes he beats 3 defenders only to overhit the cross or miss the finish. But if he puts everything together at this World Cup, he could become Belgium's biggest attacking threat. And don't forget, tournament football is made for fearless dribblers. Number 9, Nico Williams. Speed kills. And Nico Williams has plenty of it. What makes him special isn't just his pace. It's his confidence doesn't hesitate. If he sees 1 defender, he's taking him on. If he sees 2, he's still taking them on. Combined with Spain's possession-based football, Nico constantly finds himself isolated against fullbacks. And that's exactly where he's most dangerous. 1 quick movement is enough to completely change a game. Number 8, Luis Díaz. Luis Díaz plays every game like it's his last. There's a reason Liverpool and Bayern Munich fans love him. He presses defenders relentlessly, never stops running, and somehow still has enough energy to beat 2 or 3 players late in matches. His biggest weapon isn't just speed, it's unpredictability. 1 second he's cutting inside to shoot, the next he's sprinting down the line to deliver a perfect cross. Colombia will rely heavily on him if they're going to surprise some of Europe's biggest nations. And don't be shocked if Díaz finishes the tournament with multiple goal contributions. Number 7, Raphinha. This ranking might already upset some Brazilian fans. Many people would put Raphinha much higher. And honestly, you could make that argument. He's one of the smartest wide players in football today. His movement without the ball is elite. His pressing is relentless. His left foot is capable of producing moments of absolute magic. While Vinícius often grabs the headlines with flashy dribbles, Raphinha quietly destroys defenses through intelligence and efficiency. Sometimes consistency is just as valuable as spectacular skills. Number 6, Désiré Doué. Every World Cup needs a breakout superstar. And for me, that player could be Désiré Doué. Fearless, confident, technically gifted. He's the type of player who wants the ball every single minute. He's comfortable drifting inside, taking on defenders, or creating opportunities for teammates. Young players often play without fear because they don't feel pressure the same way experienced stars do. And that's exactly why Doué could become one of the tournament's biggest surprises. Remember his name, because after this World Cup, everyone will know it. Number 5, Vinícius Júnior. Now this is where people might start arguing. How is Vinícius only number 5? Here's why. Nobody doubts his talent. He's one of the best dribblers in football, one of the fastest players on the planet, and one of the biggest superstars in the game. But at previous international tournaments, we've seen flashes rather than total domination. Brazilian fans expect him to carry the team. And with those expectations comes enormous pressure. If he embraces that responsibility, he could easily become the player of the tournament. Number 4, Ousmane Dembélé. There may not be another player in football quite like Ousmane. Defenders hate playing against him. mostly because they have absolutely no idea which direction he's going. He's comfortable shooting with either foot, crossing with either foot, dribbling inside or outside. Every touch feels unpredictable. If he stays healthy throughout the competition, France will possess one of the most dangerous attacking weapons in the tournament. And that's a scary thought for everyone else. Number 3, Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. Some players rely on speed. Others rely on power. Kvaratskhelia relies on pure football intelligence. His balance, his close control, his creativity, everything looks effortless. He doesn't need explosive acceleration to beat defenders. He simply manipulates space better than almost anyone. Georgia may not be favorites to win the World Cup, but individual brilliance can still steal headlines. And Kvara has the ability to produce moments that will be replayed for years. Number 2, Lamine Yamal. At just 18 years old, Lamine Yamal is already carrying expectations that most players never experience. Every match feels like an event. Every touch gets fans out of their seats. His vision is exceptional. His dribbling is fearless. His decision-making is unbelievably mature. Yamal could take on the entire players on field and still not get tired. With many saying he's the next Messi, and many people believe he's already the best winger in the world. Which is exactly why putting him at number 2 will probably upset a lot of people. And honestly, I completely understand why. Number 1, Michael Olise. Yes, you heard that correctly. Michael Olise is my number 1 winger to watch at the 2026 World Cup. Before you rush to the comments, hear me out. Olise doesn't rely purely on speed. He controls games. His first touch is world-class. His passing is elite. His vision is exceptional. His set pieces are dangerous. And perhaps most importantly, he always seems calm, no matter how much pressure he's under. While others entertain with flashy dribbles, Olise quietly decides matches with intelligence and precision. Defender often hates this type of wingers, indecisive until the last moment when he's so close to you and which makes, and the before you know it. His already behind you this is a huge nightmare for defenders. Playing alongside France's incredible attack gives him endless options and possibly the best player of the tournament. I genuinely believe this tournament could transform him from a star into one of the best players on the planet. And that's why he's my number 1. Now it's your turn. Who have I ranked too high? Who deserves to be in the top 3? And is Michael Olise really the winger everyone will be talking about after the World Cup? Or have I completely lost my mind? Drop your own top 10 in the comments. Let's settle this debate. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more World Cup content, and I'll see you in the next one.